Okay, abusuya ye bemo bibia kwa bana abusuya NDC party no neoma bi koso ewo party ni ma per information sa ye nya no wan so ebedru baabi NDC party ni ebetimi acheche te se de NPP emu acheche na de enti na me kada asem we ye nyina ye nimpefe se after se John Dramani Mahama etwa ne 4 years we a enya de a obetimi a contest 2028 elections and I say what the NDC party nanim ede omo akọ elections bi na enam ne senti NDC appointees ne fa obi apeso ososidi Mahama enti no omo adwuma na woso omo ye na omo ye na omo nam na chese campaign na omo ye na abusua Kwesi Pratt aba kasafa afasa ne omo ekoso ewo NDC party ni ma was send the signal ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say this is the right time also to me sake ministers no omo nye serious na also to me sake omo a abusua edin ababontin na nipa ni din edin kan eba abontin eye papa ye fe no Eric Opoku a oye Agric minister na abusua men waste time no momenko ne nkonko tie Kwesi Pratt nsema Odi tu dwane bi nansa na be kon make sure say dwumedi onya like ya be like subscribe to the channel na afin so share dwumedi no ma for from sensa into me enkabi medamasi
act Kwesi Pratt fingers Haruna Idrisu. Please put a question mark at the end. Haruna Idrisu. Now my brother, my sister, Kwesi Pratt has spoken, and whenever Kwesi Pratt speaks, it carries a lot of power and energy. I admire him a lot. Kwesi Pratt is not happy that some appointees of the president seem to be so much in a hurry to succeed him. Barely a year after being in power. It's only about 9 months in power, and people are already scheming to overtake the president and succeed him. For him, he thinks that it is sad. Now he fingered out one minister and called that minister mad. My brother, my sister, who could this minister be? Today, many people called me and said, Black Rasta, who do you think this minister is? And I also put the question out to many more people to find out who this minister is. My brother, my sister, but watch this from Ghana Web. What is the story from Ghana Web? My brother, my sister, where Kwesi Pratt is talking. What's wrong with this mad minister? Kwesi Pratt goes wild. Veteran journalist Kwesi Pratt Jr. has unleashed a blistering attack on some appointees of the ruling government, accusing them of engaging in misbehavior. Now, according to him, some appointees are in a hurry to put in place plans to become successors to President Mahama, who will not be eligible to contest the next general elections after 2 successful terms. Now, speaking of Metro TV's Good Morning Ghana show, Kwesi Pratt called on President John Mahama to be bold enough to sack such appointees before they become detractors and derail the government's focus. He stated that at least the campaign for the next presidential candidate of the NDC to succeed John Dramani Mahama has not started. However, he added that there are some few people who are making statements which suggest that they may be interested. My prescription has been clear and public. I have said that the president should sack those in his administration who have begun misbehaving, because what they are doing actually amounts to misbehavior. He took a swipe at a particular minister whose name or ministry he refused to mention, and angrily lambasted the minister for harboring presidential ambitions. There's a particular minister, and as I sit here, I still cannot tell what program his ministry is implementing. I am still confused about this very crucial ministry. He added that he once read in the dailies that the said minister, whose name he refused to disclose, discussed leaders chosen by God and stated that if God chooses him, he will become a leader. Wow. So I said, what is wrong with this mad minister? He's mad. You can't even handle that ministry well now. And then God will make him president. What is wrong with him? I don't know how he came to the conclusion that he too can be president. Whether it is a reflection of himself he saw in the mirror or whatever, he fumed. He wondered why President Mahama should supposedly permit the next 3 years and 4 months of his administration to be wasted by some of his appointees. My prescription is simple. Sack them, teach them a lesson. Don't let them mess your legacy. He emphasized. That's it. So I went to town and I decided to interview people and find out who this mad minister could be. And out of the 25 people that I interviewed, 20 of them said is Haruna Idris. This is Haruna Idrisu. Now, how did they come by Haruna Idrisu? Listen attentively. Now, the names that are coming out right now, my brother, my sister. Number 1, Julius Deborah. It's clear that he's interested in the presidency. The general of all the insects, General Mosquito. It is said that he is also interested in the presidency after Mahama. Then also there is Akufo. But it looks like for some time now, people have spoken to him and told him that, you know what, by 2028, you would be pushing 84. It's better you sit back and just guide some of the more youthful ones. It looks like he's listening to that, and he is not really showing so much interest in the presidency anymore. In fact, the other person is Haruna Idrisu. In all quarters of Ghana, when you ask about who the next president from the NDC side, in fact, the presidential aspirant would be, these are the names you would hear. And Kwesi Pratt said, minister. So for that matter, Julius Deborah is not a minister. Hey, Akufo is not a minister. Hey, General Mosquito is only an insect. He's not a minister. The only minister in there is Haruna Idrisu. But what does our research say? Our research says otherwise. Now, I went around reading to find out which minister in the Mahama government, the government that just came into being, has been asked about being president. And he mentioned that is God that makes people leaders. And if God says he should be a leader, he might just end up being the next president. As Kwesi Pratt said, simple investigation. Haruna only 2 days ago was at a certain polytechnic, a tertiary institution, where he debunked and almost cursed students for talking about his presidential ambitions. He told them, hey, I am here as a minister of state. I am here to help my president accomplish exactly what he promised. Nothing about presidency. I'm not interested. He was point blank with that. And I thought that that was bold enough. So it couldn't have been Haruna. You know who it is? Do you know him? You know this man? He's called Eric Opoku. Am I correct? Eric Opoku. He's an MP and a minister, I am told. My brother, my sister, the minister of what? Do you know? Agriculture. Food and agriculture. I truly was shocked when my research came out that no, simple Google search. Who has made those utterances? Kwesi Pratt couldn't have been wrong. Who could this person be? We always try to find a missing jinx in the story. And boom, it came out that yes, this man had made those utterances before. And Kwesi Pratt is angry that, hey, you Eric Opoku, we don't even know what you are doing in your ministry there. We don't even know what policies you are bringing out. And you too think that you can be president? There are some who do not agree. They say anybody can be president. If a mosquito wants to be president, why can't a grasshopper want to be a president too? My brother, my sister, the presidency, does it have any identity? Must you have a particular face, or it comes with a certain achievement? And I think that is where Kwesi Pratt is going. He thinks that this man is Mr. Doolittle. If my research serves me right, if it is this man, my brother, my sister, then we are in trouble. Is he going to respond? Maybe he will not respond because his name was not directly mentioned. But what do you think? Do you think that all appointees of the president should denounce and refrain from their presidential ambitions till it is time to start campaigning? They should not even give hints. If they are asked about presidency, they should bluntly say they are not interested in any presidency. But some of them still give the hints that they are interested. Like my very good friend, according to what I saw. Has any other person heard or seen this interview I'm talking about? Has anybody read the dailies that Kwesi Pratt read? Did it point to this man? Is it mathematically correct? Or have we misplaced the focus light this time around? It's the blackboard, aka Kukushonemo. And this man was born in 1970. 1970. So that gives him how many years? Do you know? 1970. That's about 57. Tell about, am I correct? Yeah. 1970. Calculation, quick calculation. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's about 55. It gives him about 55 years. So he's still young. He can push on. But I think the point Kwesi Pratt is trying to make is that they have given you some work to do. Accomplish it. Make a name. Finish it up. And then you can ask for a bigger job. It's the black pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power.
MPP nebebo when this nebebo. We don't have to even talk about it. When you're basic Crown Farmer Ghana for.
That's right.
And the chair say they change a Ghana for a 2 year no and one back for so. And send a meko and our main issues no so. Maybe I meet you on my penny John Dramani Mahama. A year na address at the 80th General Assembly, UN. Nana, at a point, I was very emotional. Yeah, because I was very emotional. Na the entire Mikasa and say, Nana, I'm battle who soon so. A battle soon so pa. Not long ago, we had a president. Akuffo is almost 80 years, over 80 years.
He should be over 80.
President. Etimi free and kraha. Eko UN Assembly and the oko and say, Okudin konkonsa. Edi fa Burkina Faso. Any Mali a for him. Echra America by. Nina say or the kopeno kufio. Ghana baby. Nyese Ghana who do.
No kufio
kakra ibedienti. 80 or 79-year-old President Akuffo Eko Seneche Eko din konkonsa Ede fa Russia Eni Burkina Faso ni Mali ho Eko wi ase hu abufu e ba ni se Burkina Bay aban ye se saa na ban wi aye dia oni Ghana ban kura to nkwanta ya pai enti Ghana fo a omokofa jeni You say Jenny Edi nyina free Burkina Faso. Kofa Jenny tracks over 2,000 tracks. Or mom block or more than some ma ufa Jenny Emma Sajin tracks ni now proye. Emma Gaja Jenifo Boka Pasa because of Akuffo don't concern. Emma relationship na Dagara ni Burkina Faso ntemno essay senya President Mahama ne be president and can ne Burkina Faso and ka we Ghana ni a kebe
so okaso mo close embassy.
Yes come ye bibia. President Mahama na restore and President Mahama went there, spoke for Africa, spoke for Cuba, spoke for Gaza, Hamas. Ghana cried your can kitwe be Ghana then Bermuno when he was talking about reset. Our chese a UN forces to be reset no mankasa calibrate to mankasa and what they reset Bermuda Ghana de kitwe be. He spoke as an African son of the Africa Ghana ni. A Ghana African.
It was plain.
It was plain. Bold.
For reparation of Africa like this.
Bold.
Slave trade. Very plain.
One more mubeto yeah before say slaves. Most here end slaves no a wo free slaves no. Ma ko mo patesika. Na ye Africa no a mo ba besa slaves ni free ye. Elutu ye ye japade ya maamini ye human resources ye natural resources mulutu ye no momu ni say hu nya say mo be compensate na mo no broni no a obefa bibini sa akwa eriko bo obuodi ni tu mu yes afedi ye and this slave trade and intino slave man nko no ono akoko compensate no and nobody can be bold enough to say this senya President Mahama Akuffo Akuffo 1,000 years Nitino, mother mopa mama nya kese Ghana be pobe na so say afajeto enya kese Akuffo ntimi nan so sada ye bi da enya sa kokuduro nkogina so okasa ma Africa da
no Africa the Africa
konkonsa ene ko ba kodie President Mahama tigana nim watia bibi manim watini patuntum anim atresa mo so dia Donald Trump to no ka che say foreigners eba omo nyina che say Donald Trump do nu migrant bia na obi otuko akwa America bia so a criminal. What about Kofi Annan? What about Nkrofo a Mahama bubu omudi? Na me very sure say Donald Trump eti honest will tie President Mahama address we are. Na so ye nipa said ye nipa ya, he will think twice. This is what we want. We must restore our dignity as a people. And President Mahama is leading the charge. And was saying na supporting no. Shame on you Akuffo. Shame on you. And Ngwasie na Akuffo de begu eye Ghana any Africa. Shame on you. Say any Burkina Faso of one tem. Akokra 84 80 something years. Udi aburo no wako. No aja nchirima omoti Burkina Faso ye business. Omo business go enfa. Shame on you Akuffo. Na mi wi amelenke to eye MPP for say say Nkrofo na America ban deport o modo mo ba Ghana no. Ghana ban suspend them o mo form ma. Hwe na nam de bia me kasa asem me say. Sempeni aka to say. Na nanam abosom pese o mo bo obi damo a. Obuku obi a o ma ne bo damo ansa. To mo say like joke as we no nsa o. Na nansia na brantie na fe ayenya si ebakrom se pomono atesi dwom obesa ya nwum ni kura dum kura no gira dwom no osa kakra aras wa sha se yi no honti obodam no slow be hu adakrope yeso ka abon na so wu sana MPP akwakoye
ka be bomo
MPP as a party they still don't know where they belong. They don't know the state of MPP, and they don't know say the party MPP doesn't exist. MPP only exists in the minds of some few Ghanaians. But the structures of the political party as MPP doesn't exist. Now, posterity will never be fair to NPP. 2015-2016. America buying set or day and they are from Guantanamo Bay. Yakwachi omo one of the countries America for some a terrorist. Yes, you almost suspect almost so many pabonefo. and America ban kwachi wo mu no dum Yemen or kwachi wo mu no dum begu for several years and America ban no hu say omo nye ni pabonefo afedi wo so odo omo konom nyom fa hodie ena nkrofo ni say omo mpe ba bia omo kro mo mpe because asumdua omo pe no munya omo pe Ghana ena America ban to Ghana ban nim so wo de sa nipa na duafo mienu ba wo de ba beti o mampeni anim no de o mampeni Mahama ye ni say what on Akuffo was a reckless opposition leader. Akuffo was a reckless president. Akuffo is still reckless former president. Edit to Akuffo behind the scene. And woman stakeholder penny for can be edit to many women in Agitum. And your ma kwama get motu ibai. Get motu ibai we are no Akuffo concerning Akuffo didn't concern from opposition. Edi aba must had the co-position concern Akuffo. Sa so de ya Akuffo so ni mo hwe no makokode konu wa kwati fia konu so aba na fo busa se de na ekoso. Na Kali Bishop Conference eku a eye asofo Roma safoma a wokọ eye Vatican. Omu feeding refugees, omu feeding crofo free our Vatican. Na Ghana de ye Kali Bishop Conference for AD President Mahama attempt he should have added common sense to compassion. Akuffo sinu oni mo hwemi wa ye de national security document by Akuffo was informed, Akuffo was aware. Then 2016 MPP campaign on that. Omosin krofo en pabonefo, omo ye mambofo, omba be Ghana, ombe se Ghana. Mahama mpamo omo NMPP baye 8 years. What is say MPP apamo gitmotu for no. When say say gitmotu mi ne do mo bae no, o ma beware awowo o mo da so te Ghana. What is say obi akobokro no? What is say obi akotomu na? Highway robbery. What is say obi akobokro no bi? Enkrofo e ba mu o mo hye suit. Eti parliament, eti Jubilee House, bokro no. What is say gitmotu ni bi akobokro no? Terrorists ban Ghana ye terrorists terrorists group ewiase Ghana ye confronted with is a group called MPP na 2018 omuko brutalizing Kwesi ya waso wesogonya gitmutu MPP 4 na 2020 election ye kokum nipa ewo Techiman South enye gitmutu everything MPP did crimes omuko committee ye gitmotu fo nka ho ene gitmotu no ha Ghana ha etina na wonim say so we ye Africa ni once we ye nipa tuntuma Africa no you don't need visa to come to Ghana who here visa ubetimi aba Ghana mran say ube stay for bosume miensa 90 days after 90 days ni de e was say with the permit whether to continue to stay and answer bebo chamu akọ Donald Trump say osusu say Ghana fo bi ni abibifo bi anfa kwampa so na ba America ento obo machi do mako Nigeria fo ka ho Gambia fo ka ho Ghana fo ka ho before bibiri onu Nigeria ni no kura no wase won peli kuro malata ope Ghana because Ghana we are the blasters of Africa, we are the gateway to Africa. We are the gateway to modern day, I can say civilization. When it comes to a human institution, Ghana, and they come to Egypt, and ye be a sing. And tell that a phone cry say, Omope Ghana. And Tiamra, and it's America band or mobile. Say the panny baby do one more didn't do ya, I want President Mahama classy been quiet, or Moncrata don't become crew. But any pan decided so on Cochrana after 3 months, no, automatically was so. Then now who MPP and Akuffo Moma American a soldier for unfettered assets to establish their military base. Enye bebi asa Kotoka International Airport. Ye International Airport Baako pe. MPP and Akuffo e grant American banso munkosi military base. Na sa military base no mukwa akosi no. Anaso omdaso no so omo de nyama efrabro chire ba no mbedu ha ye nseche sa America ni soja ni ebedi bone otwika na ne ka akra bogara ni kunu a ye nche no ha so obatomo na ye nche no boni bi obedi bi o Ghana ban ni hu kwan se obechi no wo de frequency na Ghana for pe frequency de be radio ni TV omunya wo de mo mu free na me no ka so ko ho no ma military base no ho na wo.
Okay, abusia etichese we nsema ekoso our political hiring is such as papa friend Kwesi Pratt was with immediate effect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and sake Agric minister friend Eric Opoku esan say papa na akasa no ye hu bra bia obono Agric ministry o enso sa onam kokuam na oye campaign obeso di president na according to Kwesi Pratt no party o chese animwe na sebe ye di president abusuya wa can be actually Eric Opoku Agric minister pa enye asem kuma abusuya me de mo besi ya na madam asesamoje peniye me okoti nsemo a ekoso our political highway ni so aha POG Media madam ase.